behalf of the Built to Play initiative, the Skatepark Project, the Ralph C. Wilson Jr. Foundation, and others. We'd like to welcome you to our grand opening this afternoon for the Railyard. $550,000 was raised to build the skate park. We still have a little bit of work left to do. We have some landscaping to take care of. We have some signage that's still coming. We have some rule boards that are coming up, but that'll be done during the summer, and this is fully operational for your use and everybody in the public. I'd like to thank Trevor Staples from the Skatepark Project, who's here today to talk a little bit about National Go Skate Day and the Supply the Ride. We're offering some free resources today for people that want to skate and BMX bike. But this kind of work isn't done without a lot of support and a lot of sponsors and funders. So I want to take a minute and thank all those major contributors that made this a reality. So I want to thank the Skatepark Project and the Built to Play initiative that partnered with the Ralph C. Wilson Jr. Foundation to build 20 concrete skate parks in eastern Michigan and western New York. And we've been fortunate here in western New York to get 13, is that right, Trevor? 13 of these parks of the 20 have been built right here in western New York. So we're very fortunate to have a resource here for young people, for young adults, and skaters of all ages and abilities. I want to thank the Greg Lewis Foundation. They were one of our major fund contributors to our initiative, which was a matching grant. They gave us $125,000. Other funders included the Niagara River Greenway Commission of Niagara County, the John R. O'Shea Foundation, the Verizon Lockport Media Fund, the City of Lockport Highway, Streets, Parks, and Engineering Departments, the Greater Lockport Development Corporation, my group, Lockport Community Services, that for the last 20 years built the original rail yard and was the funding arm and the developer to bring the money in to do this particular project. I want to thank our friends of the rail yard that helped support us all through that project. Joe Valella, Rich Hoos, there was a bunch of people, Hans Bald, Matt Bald originally, Christina Schutt. There was a lot of people that got behind the project and supported it over these many, many years. I personally want to thank today Mike Fago and the Redmond Club. Mike's here. Mike, you want to raise your hand? He's the president of the council. He's also chief of the state Redmond Club. His organization council donated the shelter that's behind me. That was about a $7,000 donation to the city of Lockport. So let's thank the Redmond Club. I want to thank the Jacob Minnick Memorial Fund and Christina Schutt that got us over the hump. All the proceeds today that are made from basket raffles and 50-50 will go to the Memorial Fund that's helping fund the maintenance and ongoing work that's going to be done here at the rail yard going forward. We want to also thank the Barbara Ennis Family Endowment Fund, who just donated $1,400 to the rail yard maintenance fund. Thanks to them. I want to thank Tim Ennis and his family for making a generous donation this year. We want to thank Ace Spalding Hardware that donated $1,500 back when we were looking to match funding. Joe Valella and Rich Hoos, who are always on the ground helping us as part of the lead group for the Friends group. Our founding youth ambassadors, Vince Weiss and Ashton Wallach, who were part of the initial young skaters group that helped build the foundation for support for the Tony Hawk grant. We want to thank D&T Graphics. They've provided t-shirts and have supported a lot of the fundraising elements during the park development process. We also want to thank the Sunrise Optimist Club. We want to thank Dr. Jeffrey and Ellen Schramtz. We want to thank Ron Winter and his family. We want to thank my wife and my family. I want to thank Tim Chase at Groff's Tavern and Cafe on the Green. I want to thank Janelle Van Clee, Angela Blackley at Herbal Magic, who was very behind the scenes helping us with fundraising. And there have been countless volunteers and supporters that have made this a reality. Let's give them all a great round of applause. I want to turn it over to the mayor of the city of Lockport, John Lombardi, who's going to read a proclamation for National Go Skate Day. Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Craig. I'm also very proud to be the vice chairman of Lockport Community Services. We were involved way back when. I don't know how many years we've got in this, John. But we've been back a ways when we had the wood structures out here. We were very instrumental. We thought we had something great then, but now if you look here, this is absolutely amazing. If you really take it all in, we've got the greatest skate park in Western New York as far as I'm concerned. And all of the efforts, the people that have helped us raise the funds that we have, and all the work that's been done. I mean, if you look at what we've got, it brings the flight of five into play here too, if you really read what we have out here today. But I do have a proclamation I would like to put out here for us. The Office of the Mayor, proclamation. Whereas the Railyard Skatepark at Outwater Memorial Park has undergone a complete transformation this past year and has been updated for the residents, youth, and families of Lockport. And whereas that new construction was a result of support from the Built to Play initiative funded by the Skatepark Project and the Ralph C. Wilson Jr. Foundation as a means to build a new facility in our community. And whereas the City of Lockport, with support from Lockport Community Services, Inc., as the fund development agency charged with raising the funds, gathering community-wide support through foundations to include Greg Lewis, Niagara River Greenway Commission, the John O'Shea Community Foundation of Greater Buffalo, among other contributors. And whereas the park is now a well-established, state-of-the-art skate park facility to be supported by the City of Lockport, partners, and organizers. Now therefore be it resolved that I, John Lombardi, Mayor of the City of Lockport, urge all citizens to join me in this very special observance by enjoying all the special events planned for the day, and hereby declare June 15, 2024 is the day of National Go Skate Day. Thank you very much. Dr. Craig.
Thanks, Mayor. I want to invite up Trevor Staples. He's going to say a few words about National Go Skate Day, the Skatepark Project, and he's been the coordinator for this project in Eastern Michigan and Western New York, and he's been the liaison between the Skatepark Project and the Wilson Foundation. So Trevor's made it in today from Ann Arbor, rode his bike in, so I want to give him an opportunity to say a few things.
Thanks, Dr. Craig. My name is Trevor Staples. I'm the grants director for the Skatepark Project, formerly known as the Tony Hawk Foundation. We were founded by Tony Hawk about 20 years ago to help develop public skate parks like this that are free to use, accessible to everyone in the community. I won't say too much, but there are a couple things I want to point out. The mayor said this is the best skate park in West New York. I will say that people ask me what is the best skate park all the time, and I will respond with, it's the skate park that I worked on in my town, because I have so much pride in that. And so if you ask anybody here who worked on this for years, they're surely going to say that this is the best skate park maybe on the East Coast, just because it's close to our hearts. They worked so hard on it, blood, sweat, and tears, literally, for years on this. So congratulations to everyone who worked on this. And I just want to point out that one great thing about doing these West New York skate parks is that there's so many happening that when we have events like this, there are people from other communities who are developing their skate parks. And Charity and Tim Kilward are around here somewhere from the town of Hamburg. They're out here with their kids, and town of Hamburg just finalized their fundraising, so they're going to be breaking ground on their skate park this year. So one more skate park for West New York. So congratulations to Dr. Craig, the whole city council, the mayor, all the volunteers that worked so hard over the years. This is something great that's going to last for decades, free to use, very low maintenance, and kids are really going to benefit from it. Oh, one last thing. The Skatepark Project was happy to donate 25 skateboards and 10 BMX bikes to give to kids who might not be able to afford those. We have a program called Supply the Ride that we're doing across the country, and we're excited to be able to help out here, especially in one of the parks that was started by BMXers, which that doesn't always happen, but here in Lockport and West New York, there's a lot more BMXers than other parts of the country. So this is great to be here, and I hope everyone can celebrate, and definitely eat some ice cream over there. I'm going to head over there next.
Thanks, Trevor. The supply the ride forms are underneath our tent, the Lockport Community Services. You can sign up, and we'll be donating those particular items to individuals throughout the day. So the forum is over. I'll be manning the booth, and there's a great basket raffles and all kinds of things. But I'm going to turn it over to the event coordinators, Joe Villela, Rich Roos, and Christina Schuck, and they're going to say a few words about today's events, the agenda, and what the plan is. Joe, Christina, who's going to take tonight?
Hey everyone. I didn't want to say much, but I just wanted to first off thank everyone who's here. Wow, already, that's fantastic. Really excited to be here, and thank you so much to everyone who made this happen. I really came to this, a little late after my son Jacob had passed away on June 17th of 2021. Skateboard was a hobby for him, but something he had come to love. I was so happy to direct some of his scholarship money to the Railyard, which helped us meet a fundraising goal. Jacob would always say to his coworkers and friends, "Do you want to skate? I'll teach you." So he would go out when he got out of Lake Effect, who's here today, and go out in the parking lot and just teach people to skate. And it's a funny story. Jacob was always kind. He was fun and full of life and full of adventure. He would love this park. So I would just like to dedicate today to, not only Jacob, but there are many other people in our community who have also lost their children, and they're all in my heart today. I hope everyone has a great day. I've really done a lot with the basket raffle, the 50-50, has some lake effects. We got baby ribs, cheesy chick later, enjoy the music, and I just want to say be kind and skate.
Thank you, Christina. I'm Joe Villela. I'm with the Friends of the Railyard Skatepark. This was a 5-year labor of love for all of us, and we couldn't have done it without the work of John Craig and Lockport Community Services, also John Lombardi, the former Mayor Michelle Roman really helped out, we grew up in this town. Skateboarding was illegal. They would literally chase us and try and take our boards. Did a lot of running from cops. So this is, it's such a bittersweet, beautiful thing we have right here. And it's for the kids. It's for years to come. So I'm going to hand it over to Rich, but I'd like to thank everybody for coming, everybody for supporting this, and I love you guys.
All right, I'm not going to say much. I had a whole laundry list of things I wanted to cover. I may have to revamp that and come back at you later, but because most people covered everything else. But like Joe said, this has been a labor of love, a lot of hard work. We couldn't have done it without John and former Mayor Michelle Roman, Trevor. So many meetings, so many delays, so many frustrations. COVID cost increase, so we made this park the best park we could possibly do. We already have visions of maybe expansion in the future, if we want to dive into that at some point. We've got some good ideas. But yeah, definitely make sure you take some time and check out the basket raffle vendors, and especially our food vendors that are baby ribs over here, and Lake Effect, and like Christina said, cheesy chick to be here at 4 o'clock. We'll have bands playing soon. And just have a good time, be courteous, just watch out for others on the park. Might be a little busy today, that's probably the biggest thing. And parents, just a word of advice from me, just keep an eye on your little ones. You don't want them to not skate or scooter, definitely have them out there. Just kind of keep an eye on them, just so they don't get run over inadvertently. That sometimes does happen, and we'd like to avoid that as much as possible. But other than that, I'm sure I'll think there's all kinds of stuff that I forgot, and maybe I'll come back later. So enjoy. Thank you.
So before we kick this off, there's going to be contests starting at 2 o'clock. There's going to be BMX, scooter, skateboarding, and rollerblades. So if you want to enter the contest, we're going to have sign-up sheets over there once our judges and everything get here. But have a great day. Everybody go skate.
Happy early Father's Day.